Marty,
Yes.
somebody emailed me and said, "What are you guys doing? You can't teach songwriting."
I've heard that before too. If you heard my songs when I first got my first publishing deal, you would go, this guy's not got much ability. And my first publishing deal was with a guy named Kim Williams. Kim he became a Hall of Fame songwriter. He had a bunch of number ones by this time. And, I thought, I'm a pretty great songwriter. He signed me. And one of the things that happened when I signed with him was I had about 20 songs that I had paid a bunch of money to demo. And I thought they were my best. And I thought he's going to get them cut for me. And we sat down and we went through all those songs. And I said, so which ones are you most excited about? And he said, none of them. And I was devastated. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, I signed you because I think you have promise, not because you're a great songwriter. He said, I think you can be a great songwriter with some guidance. And he began to mentor me. And that's one of the greatest things anybody's done for me in my life, is that he took me under his wing. And he would not only tell me what was wrong with my songs, he would show me what's behind, why is it that wrong? And how can I fix it? And what, is that a fatal flaw for this song, or is it something that can be fixed? He also helped me. I was not a performer, and he helped me really understand getting into the mind of an artist, because my sense of what an artist would want to say was way off. And, so he guided me in the craft of songwriting. He spent a lot of time helping me with that, but he also helped me understand why artists sing the songs they sing, what they're trying to do with their audience, how they're trying to impact their audience with each song, and all those kind of things that I never would have learned, And one of our friends, Tom Shapiro, kind of likens it to taking golf lessons. Your golf teacher may not get you on the PGA tour, but they can make you a better golfer. They can help you enjoy golfing more, and those kind of things.
Yeah, Tom's a Hall of Fame songwriter. Yeah, I think a lot of people have this mentality of, someone said it to me the other day, they're like, you can't teach songwriting. A songwriter, they either have it or they don't have it. I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't know if I had it or I didn't have it when I started out, but even if you have it, you've got to learn the craft of what you're doing to succeed. Mm-hmm. And I struggled for 33 years trying to figure out how to write a great song myself. Finally got good enough on my own, stumbling around, that I was able to land my first publishing deal. And they got me in the room to write with some great writers. Man, I learned a lot in a hurry. Mm-hmm. Just watching, having them say, no, we need a good setup line. And I'm like, what the hell's a setup line? Like, these are all things that if I could have watched a video course by a great writer, all these things I could have learned before, and I would have not had to wait till I was like 33 to get in the room with great writers and learn the craft of it. So I think that's a lot of what we try to do at SongTown, is deliver things we wish we had when we started out. And so whether you buy into that, I personally don't believe that you have to have it or don't have it. I think you got to have a certain amount of talent. Mm-hmm. But I've seen guys come to town that I wrote with them early on. I thought, they don't have a chance in the world. They're not very good. And then the next thing you know, 5 years later, they're having number one songs and they write incredible. Yeah. They literally learned how to write great songs. So I've just seen it in my own life. I've seen it with other people. And I've just learned, it happened with one person that later became a huge artist, and I didn't think they had a chance. And it showed me, I don't want to be the person judging other people's talents. I want to be the person that's helping people get better.
Yeah.
Because if you're helping someone, there's no telling how far they can go.
Right.
If you're judging them, you're just throwing negative energy at them. That's going to, same way we tell people when they hear a song that they don't like, I don't waste time talking about talking trash about songs I don't like. It just takes my creative energy and throws it down the tubes.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I can say confidently that without Kim's mentoring, I never would have had a cut. You know, unless someone else like him took me under their wing.
Yeah, like
you know?
15 number ones later, you can say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that attitude of, well, some people just have it or they don't. I've only heard that from people who are successful songwriters. And I think it's kind of an elitist attitude of like, I'm one of the chosen, you know, and you out there must not be chosen as well.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's true. Because I mean, I know that I wouldn't have had cuts if Kim had not taught me so many things about writing, how to refine my craft, the things I needed to work on. He helped me figure out what my weaknesses were and how I could find people that were great in those areas. And he just helped me put all the pieces together to make me be successful, you know? And that's what we try to do when we mentor through SongTown is, you know, we try to help people see what pieces are missing, see how they can refine what they've got, see how they can maximize the talent they have. You know, early on, in sixth grade, I won our school's writing contest. We had to write a patriotic story or something like that. And so I had some ability with words, and I always liked to write poems. I had a grandmother who encouraged me to do that. But I didn't understand the craft of songwriting. I didn't understand what it was like to be an artist or what it took to be commercial or write commercially and those kind of things. And that's where a mentor can change your life, you know?
Yeah, just learning a lot of technical things about writing so you don't kill a good song. And just talking about mentors, I never had a publisher that was a songwriter like you did, but some of my good friends, my co-writers, they had publishers who were songwriters. And I can think of one instance where I wrote a song with an artist and another writer, and we brought the song to the publisher, and the publisher was like, you guys really need a bridge. And we're like, oh, okay. So the publisher was a hit writer himself from years ago. And he just had this instinct. And we had not thought about writing a bridge. We went back, wrote a bridge, pitched the song the next day. It instantly got on hold. It was a hit song. But that bridge we came up with, without that bridge, it would not have been a hit song. So I think you need those people around you that know what's going on. I just know for me, that was a top 5 song I never would have had if it had not been for a mentor saying to us, you guys, you really need to put a bridge in this song.
Yeah. So all that to say, I think in my view, most people have talent in one of the areas it takes to be successful in songwriting, if not more. And so finding someone can help you see what you need and what you're missing and how to maximize that talent you have, I think is crucial for just about anybody that wants to be successful. You know, most of the successful people I know have had somebody in their life that kind of mentored them and taught them.
Yeah. We're not saying you can't be that one in a billion people that come along that just innately do everything right. That does happen. But for the other, people that are not one of those billion, in the billion type personalities, then it's going to take some learning along the way. It's not a matter of where you start from. It's, are you willing to learn and how far you can grow?
Yeah. How hard are you willing to work at it?
Work?
Yeah.
You got to work at songwriting?
So, yeah.
That's a bad word, Marty. We're going to get comments.
I know.
It was so funny. Somebody goes, songwriting's not work. And he's like, if you ever had to dig a ditch, you'd know. And oh gosh, I was like, I grew up on a farm. I dug ditches, my friend.
I did construction.
It's a different kind of hard work. We're talking about putting in the hours.
Maybe we should say
the grind.
Effort.
Effort, yeah, hard effort.
It can be the word of the day.
Yeah.
Effort.
Effortides.
That's right.
My name is Effortides.
We want to thank Sweetwater. We've gotten tons of gear from them. I think Clay just has them hooked up directly to his bank account where he just calls us.
They take my paycheck. It goes right.
Exactly. Yeah. Check out the show notes for a link to them, to our books we've written, to SongTown. We'd love for you to check out SongTown community. We've got writers from all over the world doing all kinds of successful things. One of our members, Lucy, just said that she got her 200th independent cut.
Lucy's
recently.
amazing. She writes 2 or 3 songs a day.
Yeah.
She is a phenom.
She is
It's never too late
writing
to write.
machine.
Yeah.
That's right. See you next time.
Cheers.